The raging fire captured in this amateur video was shortly after 4 o'clock this morning before firefighters arrived on the scene, and after all but one person sleeping inside the building was able to escape. It was the home of Fabio Paredes, who was reportedly sleeping next door when the fire broke.
I rush out and I look left and I look right. When I look right, I see the big blaze of fire. That when I rush downstairs and I grab a bucket with water and I run upstairs back and I try dash it that door for take out my niece because he tell me my niece inside. So I try rush to go there, go try help. Meanwhile, I do that, I ball out to everybody to make them evacuate. You understand me? And after that, I make 5 attempts inside of the house. 5 attempts to try save the baby.
Inside of the room for try save
5 attempts. I come back, and they didn't have on no shirt. Only a pants, never in boxers. Only a pants to try save the little baby. And I couldn't, I wasn't successful to save my little niece. It touched me a lot because I partly raised her with my mother. My mother deceased. My father deceased years ago, before my mother, and we raised that child. I love my niece, and I mind her to the fullest, and I promised my brother I always keep her safe, but I couldn't save her for this fire, and I wish my brother could hear me out. I know that I try my best to save the daughter. I tried. And I just want to know that I did it for you, brother, and I tried.
4-year-old K'Lee Flores died inside a room at the front of the house. Her mother had dropped her off on Tuesday for an overnight. Paredes and some friends were reportedly socializing that night and went to sleep just around 3 o'clock, an hour before the fire broke. Paredes' 13-year-old sister was sleeping in the room with the child. He tells News 5 that K'Lee was born with jaundice. She could not walk and was living with a disability. After the fire was extinguished, her charred remains were discovered by firefighters under the bed inside the room.
My sister me in a room and said that, oh, he pick up the baby and the baby bite her. And he try fight for open the door at the same time, so he released the baby, I pick her up again and he bite her, you understand me? And then when eventually he run out because the fire don't catch on the sheet and the bed, so he run out. And when I get up and I go and check, I never hear a scream, nothing. So I try eventually to attempt to go in the room, but too much blaze, too much fire. So I go in the car because the smoke, they go in the lungs, I come outside for rush in back, you know. The third attempt when I make a notice that my son and my wife not come out of the house. So I rush in back to try save them, you know. And when I go in back, at the same time I meet them, come out and help them down the step and I rush in back again. When I reach in at the hallway the 5th time, all I see that just smoke. And they choke me and the next 2 guys. And after that, all I see that lone fire after that. And even can't see what couch, what TV, nothing. So I couldn't save nothing.
Paredes confirms that 10 persons were inside the house, including 3 minors. The National Fire Service says that the fire originated from the bedroom that the little girl was in.
We can say that the fire originated from the child's bedroom and then spread backward to the bathroom, which would represent the front of the house. And after that, it spread up and out and consumed the balance of the building. It wasn't until probably between 5 to 7 minutes in trying to extinguish this fire that we were alerted that somebody might have been in the building. By then, it was way too late for us to try to conduct any form of internal firefighting, as the entire upper of the structure had already been gutted and the debris were now falling on the 2nd floor, or the ground floor of this building.
Tidra Brakeman is from La Democracia village but stays here during the week for school. She is a 3rd form student at Excelsior High School. It is review week, but all her school uniforms, books, and other items were destroyed in the blaze. She gives an account of what happened.
The 13-year-old, she get up, and she bang, and she had a piece of fire. So I jump up, and when I jump up, she start bang past the door, my brother get up. And when the brother get up, same time she went thing, I asked her where the baby, He said, baby, in a room. I said, oh my God. And then when I look, fire done, they pile up in a room. I can't say what. She can't say run in, run out. Nope. Because me myself, I get burn out. Everything gone. And I'm going to school today because I have some reviews we have to do.
What started the fire is unknown, but Station Supervisor Kenneth Mortis says that they have been able to rule out several possible causes and believes that those inside the house are not forthcoming with information.
Our electrician, which is a part of the fire department, certified by PUC, electrical flaw was ruled out. We confirmed that there was no cooking at that time, so we cannot say that it was a store left unattended. We checked the area thoroughly. We couldn't find anything to support, even if the neighbors or family members would want to allege to a malicious act. We didn't detect any of those on the scene. We didn't detect any foreign substance. Hence the reason I says, due to the credibility of the information received from the scene, it is showing a wrench in trying to determine the exact cause as to the fire. I know there's something bigger than what is coming from the fire scene, but due to lack of proper cooperation from the families affected, I believe that at the end of today, if we cannot directly determine the cause, this will leave a stump in the investigation.
The house was completely destroyed by fire and was uninsured. The total value of the damages is yet to be determined. Paredes says that anyone wanting to assist can contact him at KBH Security. Duane, Moody for News 5.